My own communication in Mandarin is limited. I feel like I am able to communicate with visual means, both with my students, with the public workshops that I'm offering, and in the artworks that I am and will produce in the future. My name is Sarah Haviland. I'm a 2018-19 Fulbright Senior Scholar in Teaching and Research. This fall, I've been teaching one course in collaborative environmental sculpture at Taipei University of the Arts. My home institution, City University of New York. I am a full professor in the Department of Music and Art at the Borough of Manhattan Community College. My Fulbright project focuses on human-bird images and stories in Taiwanese and Chinese culture. And I've been connecting this subject with environmental concerns. In my teaching and in my research, I am examining how humans connect with birds and looking to the past and the present, believing that this kind of imagery and projection, in a way, I'm making use of an intuitive human projection onto nature, and by doing so, I think we can allow people to think more about their place in the environment. In my graduate class, we looked at both endangered birds, endemic birds to Taiwan. We looked at them in reality. We visited the nature park in Guangdu. Then students brainstormed images, how to use the theme, which was called Becoming a Bird, and adapt that to a location, a site on the campus. So they went through a creative process, which is what I go through when I work on projects myself, and that was to choose a site. They selected 2 trees, which was quite interesting because it was inside the really communal part of the campus, and yet it also incorporated nature, and the trees became the framework for the 2 interrelated artworks. So there was a large bird structure and an oversized nest that were built in these 2 trees. And we only used materials from the environment. So that involved bamboo and branches and fronds from trees. And they had to work together. They had to really work from scratch in design, in building, and then with some instruction on bamboo. It really is an interdisciplinary project that brings together multiple levels of goals, and I think they're both national and international goals. It involves, in both teaching and research, it involves creative thinking, fostering creativity, fostering community and collaboration. It involves the environment and looking for sustainable answers, using art as a means of communicating with the public about sustainability and the future of the environment, and allowing us to connect on a personal level. I was fortunate in coming to Taiwan previously, and at the invitation of another Fulbright fellow, Jane Ingram Allen, who was a curator and who began her connection with Taiwan with Fulbright. She went back many times and she invited me to do a project. So I felt encouraged, and the more I learned about Taiwan in my stay at that time and in my further research, I found so many connections, so many ways that had to do with the culture and the bird watching and support for art and environmental issues in Taiwan. So I do feel that my stay here has fulfilled my ideas, my inspiration, absolutely.